Hello, my beauties, and welcome back to the channel. I am Cher, and yes, girl, I am headed to the beach today. First beach day of the summer. So very excited. But I thought that while I'm having to put a little bit of makeup on beforehand, I do put a little makeup on going to the beach still, I would just use the opportunity to try out some of the new items I got from Sephora. So we're going to do a little unboxing of my Sephora haul, as well as a try on of a few of the new items in here. I basically shopped the big Memorial Day sale where they had a lot of markdowns and I couldn't help myself. I got a couple of brand new on the market items. So we're going to figure out what's new at Sephora and test them out, as well as some older things that were heavily marked down that I have been wanting. So if you want to see what all I got here and do a little get ready with me and try on, stick around and we'll dive right on into it. All right, so let's first get to checking out everything in the haul. You might be noticing there is a palette on top. So Memorial Day sale. Oh, can we talk about it for a moment? Sephora, they tend to do this at Memorial Day. So whenever you see a holiday, like be looking when it comes time for, say, 4th of July, maybe even Father's Day, but usually it's more like 4th of July. Make sure you get on there and look. And I try to keep you guys posted, like in my community tab when I see good sales. They do a pretty good sale. They've got some serious markdowns on things. I live for the sales. So we're going to chat about the things I got real quick. So first of all, if you've been around my channel and you've seen my Ipsy hauls, I've been shopping the Ipsy shop a lot lately, and I ended up getting the Natasha Denona Love Face palette in that one, which was such a deal, and I adore that palette, by the way. I'm so glad that I mistakenly got it thinking that it was this one. So this is what I really thought I was getting, the Hyper Natural palette. Okay, this one came out, what, like maybe a year ago, maybe a little less. And I ended up skipping it because it was more of a face palette, but man, I've had FOMO ever since. This is what I thought I was getting, but it wasn't. It was the Love Face palette, which I adore that one too, but now Sephora put this one on sale. I had to get it. I was like, yes! So I finally got it. I'm so happy. This one's your multi-use. So you've got some eyeshadows in here. There are little cooler tone ones in this one, aren't they? You're going slightly warmer over here, but pretty cool tone over here. So a little mix. And then we have a couple of different blush shades and then a couple of different bronze and contour shades. So I am so excited I finally got it. We might play with this one. I don't know. We'll see which one we play with today. Not really play with. I'm just going to use it as my look today. It's going to be quick because I need to get going to get to the beach. The other one, though, that I got. So if you know me, you'll know I am a huge Natasha Denona fan. I collect almost every palette she comes out with. I think I'm down to maybe 2 that I don't own now after this one. But this is one of the ones I did not own, which is the Dream palette. And she had this one, or they had this one marked way down as well. So I got it. I know, I can't stop, y'all. Natasha Denona is my weakness, for sure. One of my weaknesses. One of my many weaknesses. I love there's a lot of pinks in this, but you got a little purples and a little almost neutral, which is like all of Cher's dream shades, to be honest with you. So I'm going to see if this really does end up being my dream palette because of my dream colors. So both Natasha Denona palettes, yes. Now I do actually have a code for Natasha Denona where if you go through her site, you can use my code. I'm not sure which one gets you better results. In this case, it was a better deal. Natasha Denona had a memorial sale going too, but I think it was like maybe 20% off some things. Whereas this one might have been marked down, what, like 30% or almost 40%? I can't remember. On top of that, you get free shipping. and it is so quick with Sephora. So I'd have to do the math and see where you come out ahead on which site. But on the Natasha Denona, you can use my code also. I think it's share. I'll put it on the screen for you if you ever want to use it. If it works out better for you to use that deal, I am an affiliate, which is exciting and a dream for sure. In this case, though, I went through Sephora. Okay, then while we're still on the old ones, and then we'll get to the new release stuff, I have been wanting to do Nest. That has been kind of next fragrance house on my list to try. It's one I have never smelled, even in store or anything, and I've been eyeing trying to pick some up. Well, they happen to have this one on sale on that Memorial Day sale, and this is the Nest Balinese Coconut Perfume Oil. Let's go ahead and try it, shall we? So, I can't remember the notes, but I think this is a very like coconutty one, and it is. It does. It smells like my typical coconutty scent that I love. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put it in my elbow because I'm actually already wearing perfume. I have on Miami Shake today, going to the beach. Oh, love it. Yep, it is that like almost sunscreeny, but it's coconutty. It's like tropical coconut, like I love. Yes, I'm gonna love that. I'm so excited that I got this. Okay, I think I've got a summer fragrances video for you guys that I filmed. It's already uploaded. It just hasn't posted yet. I don't know. It will probably post before this Sephora video. So this one didn't make the cut because I hadn't had it yet. But if I were to have had this one, it probably would have been included in that favorites so far. We'll see how it wears today though. But that smells really good. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that it was on sale and that I got to pick it up. So I like my first Nest. It's looking good. All right, a couple of other old ones. I wanted the Fenty setting powder and it was on sale. So this was in the shade Banana. Now, a lot of the shades were sold out, and I think it's a mini version, but that's okay because I've been wanting to do the Fenty. This is a pretty good one usually for like everybody's skin. I feel like it's kind of good for mature skin too, though. It's not too crazy, like pack it on for baking and settling into fine lines, but it's not too like, you know, it still sets really well. So I think this is just such a good setting powder. So I wanted to get it and it was on sale. So I said, heck yeah. I also have been wanting to try her primer and they had it on sale too. So this was the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. And I've been on a hunt for all the best primers that are cruelty-free. And so I've been wanting to bring you guys that roundup video too of like the best cruelty-free primers out there, big roundup, and we analyze all the different primers. So another one I picked up to try out for future research. So be looking for that video. But yeah, so here it is. I won't be trying this on today because I've already got on, I did just Ulta MD tinted sunscreen today is my base with going to the beach, but we'll try it another day. Yeah, that perfume, it's very light, really light and airy. It's kind of smooth too, like a smooth, light, coconutty scent, but it has something else coming through that's almost a little more like aquatic, I think, as it's drying down. So I love that. Okay, another thing that I got that's still old as well, one size, the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer Corrector. I haven't done any concealer from one size yet, and this was on sale as well. I got the shade Light. I think it's 3. It's light neutral undertones. I will probably try this on today. Yay! Excited. All right, then they had a little set on a deal that I couldn't resist, and it was It was a set and it was discounted. I think it's kind of a mini maybe, but it's a little jelly lip kit from Milk Makeup. So it has both the lip and cheek stain, the infamous jelly cheeks. Can you believe I don't own one? I cannot believe I didn't get the viral like jelly cheeks. I finally got one. And then it also has a lip oil in it, which I haven't done either. So very excited. I couldn't resist with this little deal out there. And we'll just show you in person. Here is the lip jelly. It's the famous one. It's got little bubbles on the top, huh? Fun. Cannot wait to start trying this out. Let's see which one I'm going to do today. We're going to the beach. And then the Milk lip oil. Awesome. Okay, those were all the old things that have been around. Then I got a couple of brand new on the market things to try. One is more Milk Makeup. They just came out with more of these little jelly cheek tints, but what is the difference? I think it's like pH adjusting is what I hear. So a little different version and twist on it. So we can kind of compare the OG one versus the new ones that are pH adjusting. So very interesting. These were not on sale. They were just new, so I got them. This is in the shade Spritz. And then the other thing that I got that's brand new, I could not resist, the new Tarte Lip Tattoos. It's a lip tint, but it's like it's a lip stain kind of, but in the Maracuja Juicy Lip line. So these are like brand new and I'm so curious about them. Also, I picked up the shade Ice Pop. Now, we haven't seen the shade yet, so hopefully we'll try this out and I can show you the tint. But here it is on the top, gonna be kind of bright pink. I think they only had a couple of shades in this. All right, so that was everything I bought. And then I was able to get a couple of samples too. And I adore my first Clean Reserve fragrance I got that was more the whipped cherry. So this time I went with Radiant Nectar. Woohoo. I'll just kind of see if I can try it in the bottle. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Let me see. I'm going to spray it on the card for now. I don't want to get too crazy on me going out with all this perfume all over me. Oh, no, I love that too. Definitely smells like nectar. It's kind of, oh, it's so fruity and delicious. Just very like peachy. It does have floral musk in it, but like I'm getting just the fruit. Oh, it smells delicious. It's beautiful. I love Clean Reserve. I think that this is going to be a favorite fragrance brand of mine. And then the other thing I got was more Perfume Samples Erin, and this is Mediterranean Honeysuckle. So it's got gardenia, amber musk, lilac path, icat jasmine, evening sun, water lily sun, Mediterranean honeysuckle, tangier vanille, hibiscus palm, agia blossom, and wild geranium. That's a lot of notes. Let's try it on the paper too. It is not wanting to spritz. There we go. Definitely very, very, very floral. I smell that lilac coming through. Maybe a little water lily and the honeysuckle, the geranium. Yeah, this is like your very, very floral. Probably a little less for me, but it's pretty. Like, it's still nice. It's just less my favorite florals. I'd probably do this a little more in the spring. But that's the whole haul. So let's get to playing or putting on my makeup for the day. I think I'm going to try my Hyper Glam palette because I've just wanted this for so long that I think this is what we're going to do today. Yeah. I'm going to do the pink right here to start off and put that in my crease. I did want to kind of tell you guys, like with Natasha Denona, since I have such a massive collection, I know I've always kind of brought you guys an eyeshadow palette rankings video each month. I haven't been doing it lately, and I know I've been having some requests to bring it back. Pretty. I'm going to do that one right there. Every day is what it's called. And it's just a struggle to keep bringing them every month, especially since it falls at the end of the month and it's, you know, a lot of work on that video. Sometimes just bringing those monthly routine videos like that can be hard to fit in between all the unboxings, and so much comes at the end of the month. So what I'm thinking about right now is I was thinking about almost like instead of like a project pan, it's more of a focus on all Natasha Denona palettes. And I bring you like a full month of Natasha Denona looks with all my different palettes. Maybe a rankings with it too, possibly. But yeah, so I think I'm going to bring you that at some point. So be looking for that. That will be my next attempt to do the similar video you guys have all been looking for. But still managing my time. And these are the palettes I want to wear all the time anyway. I'm going to try out the silver. It's kind of, oh, it looks like a different color to you guys though on camera. Let's see what it looks like here. I'm going to do it with my finger. Pretty. I'm not going real overboard today because I'm going to the beach, and I'm not going super made up and pigmented and all that today. Just a little pretty. Pretty. All right, I added a little wing of eyeliner, and I'm going to pop on just a little bit of peach color corrector in under my eyes right here. And then we're going to try out the One Size as my regular concealer. That's not as like color. It says it's color correcting, but so I guess I should have just let it stand on its own. But we are going to see how it does for the rest of it under my eyes. A little bit in here. My BK Beauty brush the most. I need an even playing field to really judge it. I think that looks good. I think this is really good. Seems to be fairly decent coverage. Is it full coverage? Doesn't say. I'm trying to go by memory. It seems really good coverage. It's not as serum-y as, say, my favorite Natasha Denona, of course, Hyper Glam, or High Glam, I think it's called, concealer. Some of my new, like, more serum-infused concealers I've been trying, but I think it's still a good blend. Just probably a good mix of, like, a matte but not too matte. All right, and then let's go with the Fenty on top of that. And I am just going to kind of tap that in. I don't go real heavy on powders on my 40 plus skin. All right. And of course it comes with the little like powder puff in it, but I prefer a brush because the powder puffs pack it on just a little too much. Ooh, that's really pretty. I feel like it's giving this like kind of silk canvas, don't y'all? Yeah. Like it's nice and like smooth and not like caked and matte. All right, let's try out the bronze out of here. Now you can do both contour and bronzer. I'm gonna just kind of go with the middle one. The only thing about this is it's gonna be hard to get your brush in here. They're such small little pans that I don't feel like it's gonna work well for a big fluffy brush like I like to use sometimes. So I went with a really more narrow angled brush. So I think the Love Face one only had blush and highlight, but not bronze. This one has bronze and blush, but not highlight. But you could almost use that as highlight if you wanted. Let's just try, let's go with the lighter pink first. That's barely going to show up on me. It's pretty, but not showing up. This is for your light tone folks, probably. We'll try a little pop of this one then. I'm gonna bring it out here. Layer it. Beautiful. And then what we're gonna do is try out these jelly blushes. The viral jelly. All right, let's try the OG on one side. I don't really want to be lopsided today, but well. This is going to be a very pinky toned one. What is the shade? Burst is the name of this. I'm just going to kind of try it like right here. Oh, wow. I'm just going to do one in case, y'all. Oh, wow. Wow. Pigmented. So this is from the OG one. This is the original one. And then I want to kind of try out the new one, which is more pH adjusting, but they might not match. So what I'm probably going to do is come back on each side with both of them, but just in a different order, I guess. So I'm not too lopsided at the beach. All right, let's try Spritz now, the new one. This is the new drop, but it's pH adjusted, so we don't know what it's going to do on my skin. And we're just going to do one. Ooh, that looks different, doesn't it? Of course, these are stains, so they should stay on all day at the beach. We'll see. I kind of dusted off my brush. Ooh, this one's harder to blend out. That does not blend so well. It's like, you better commit and get in there. This one's a lot flatter. And this one was like shiny. Oh yeah, it didn't blend good either, did it? Because it's, you can see the line where I had put it on, so I probably need to, yeah, commit and get in there. Interesting. So is it, you know, it's more warm tone. This was more pinky. I kind of like this one better, but I think it's just the shade I really like. But you got to get in there and blend, because it's ready to like stain and be done. All right, I'm gonna come back over this side now with this one, because I don't want unbalanced colors on each side. I just wanted to demonstrate the difference between the two on each side. Blend the colors together. Huh. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm seeing like so much of the hype, but I guess it's because it's staining. And so that'll be good that it stays in place. It's definitely, like this one, I feel like the new drop feels more like a stain to me. The first one was a little more malleable, in my opinion. So interesting. But supposedly this new one is more pH adjusted. So whatever my skin chemistry is doing to it, that's the shade it decided to pick. Hey, I don't have any new highlights, so I'm going to try out this as highlight and just see how it goes. It's pretty. Probably a little too textured, like almost glittery for a true highlight, but it can kind of work if you didn't bring highlight on your trip with you and you're traveling and you're using this as like a handy all-in-one palette that does almost everything, you could kind of get by with this as your highlight if you wanted. I don't know. It doesn't blend as well as I would want in a highlight, so maybe not the best. Let's finalize with the lips. I'm gonna throw on some lip liner. I didn't get lip liner. I really thought that I had bought the new Charlotte Tilbury like lip contour lip liners, and I think it's like a duo, like both sides on the same pencil. So that's new out on the market too, but for some reason I don't have it in my haul. And I think that was an accident. I thought I had it in there and must have accidentally removed it from my cart. So, oh well, I was going to bring you guys that one too and try it out. First, let's try... I'm going to try the stain first and then put the lip oil on top of it. How about that? Here is going to be color, and we're going to see if this stain works for the beach today too or not, huh? Is it coming? Oh, there it is. You see? Ooh, beautiful. I'm doing just a little bit. Because if it stains down, I just don't know, you know what I mean? Okay, so it's gonna be a stain, so it's not, feels hydrating for like a second, but it's gonna stain down like a very drying formula probably, and it's starting to feel dry already, but hopefully it lasts and doesn't transfer. We're gonna let it sit for a minute and I'll be right back. All right, now I'm back and I want to see if this transfers, if it's locked in or not. So let's give it the transfer test. I feel like I could see the teensiest, tiniest bit. Can y'all see that? But not bad. It barely there. Like, I don't think that would even really stain your clothes or anything. So not bad. We'll see if it lasts all day at the beach today. What I may have to do is come back and leave you guys a comment on how these stains held up, both of the cheek stains and the lip stain, and how it held up at the beach. This is going to be a perfect day to test this. So I'll leave you a comment at the end of the day. You know, once I upload this, I'll try to remember to like pin the comment at the top to let you know how it did hold up. And then the last thing we're going to try is the Milk lip oil. Now I might still put it on my finger just in case. Feels really good. Love that. I just didn't want to mix colors in case. I know it's a stain, so hopefully it won't, but just, you know. And then that gives me the hydration I want today over the lip stain, so my lips aren't all dried out. All right. That feels really good. I love it. Love it. And it's got kind of a pinky tone to it, since you can't really see it by itself standalone. I'll just kind of show you. It's clear, but slightly pink tinted. Okay, that was everything today. I didn't get to try every single thing, so we're still going to need to test out the Fenty primer and the other Natasha Denona palette, but everything else I think I tried. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with it all. I'm going to have to, like I said, give you an update on the wear test of the stains, and I'll update you on the others too. Be watching for the Natasha Denona palettes. We're going to do that soon. And other try-ons too. So if you love all things reviews, try-ons, beauty boxes, curations, I'm definitely a Sephora girl, so I do these Sephora hauls very often, both on the sales and just bringing and trying what's new. You'll want to stick around here because I'll bring that to you pretty often. You don't want to miss it all. Like, share with a friend, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.